Keep an eye on that for sure.
Well, he's fortunate to be playing tonight. Picked up his 16th technical, what was thought to be a 16th technical in a win against Orlando, arguing with Gogo Batazzi, but they rescinded it, George, which made him available here.
Takeaway by Austin Reeves. Nearly taken back by Javonte Green. But LeBron James, still kind of favoring that right hand, is back on the court for the Lakers. Arabia inbounds. Reeves gives to LeBron. LeBron against Javonte Green. Bounce to Reeves. Shot clock at 7. He'll back up against Jalen Duren. Throws it up with an air ball.
Man.
Recovered by Asar Thompson. Top side to Kevin Huerter. Screen from Jalen Duren. Back on top to Karis LeVert. Javonte Green gives it back to Karis. Clock at 7. The bounce it inside for JD. On the baseline. Leading gun, Karis LeVert.
Just one shot attempt in this game, and it came off an offensive rebound.
Lakers send it deep to Jared Vanderbilt. Got him a dunk. 5 assists for LeBron. Luka heading back to the Laker bench. Asar Thompson to the basket, off the glass, and good! Missed the free throw. Rebound to Vanderbilt, ahead to LeBron. Austin Reeves against Asar. Hayes with a screen. Reeves with a drive, got to the basket for a scoop, didn't score it, but he did draw a bump and a foul.
He was averaging 30, and so was Luka. And so he is a solid threat as that number 3 guy.
University of Detroit Mercy Night, Wednesday coming up. Your ticket includes a donation to the university, a limited edition co-branded crew neck. Secure your tickets now at pistons.com/college nights. And to see the Titans represented. Kevin Huerter gives to Jalen Duren. Jalen starts his drive, got to the basket, drew a foul. Deep breath. First one falls. Now a message from the Southeast Michigan Ford. 2 good-looking free throws for Jalen Duren. J.B. Bickerstaff's team's within 2. It's 31-29 Lakers. Reeves to forecourt against Asar Thompson. Used that off arm to try to get away from Asar. Almost lost it. Inside for LaRavia to the basket for a score.
That was impressive.
Had that thing way out to his side and somehow got it off the glass and good.
That takes some athleticism.
Asar deep bounce to Javonte Green. Missed the shot, but drew a foul. Summer camp early registration is live for children grades 3 through 9. Give your child the ultimate basketball experience taught first to fall. Here's the second. He hits it.
This may be a game where the Pistons find themselves playing it from behind for a good portion, but staying within reach is important. They'll get a chance to tie this or take the lead after this foul.
Kevin Huerter will inbound. Bounces to Karis LeVert to the basket for a score. Great cut by Karis LeVert. Good find by Huerter.
Well, running into LeBron James cannot be much different than running into a telephone pole.
Lob inside.
Well, you got to appreciate the fact that Reeves is finding teammates while he struggles with his own offense.
Dunk for Hayes. Jackson Hayes blocks. Jalen Duren said something to him. That's not smart. LeBron on the other end against Javonte Green. Spins inside, ball slapped away, and out of bounds off LeBron. Lakers by 2. 8:35 to play in the half. Kevin Huerter. Sideline to Asar. Up gunning for 3. Rebound, Jared Vanderbilt. To Austin Reeves. Reeves down the lane, sees some daylight, but it didn't last long. Got it swatted by Asar. Pistons running out. And ripped with a foul as he tried to go. Some excitement in the ball game. There certainly has been some early on. Karis LeVert gets the first. What the other team's been up to lately.
they're going to catch San Antonio or OKC, but they certainly like to stay there to give them definitely home court advantage to the first round.
There's LeVert, made both free throws. He's got the ball in a possession. Topside to Herter, guns for three, and it's through. That might be the biggest. Under 8 minutes to play in the first half. LeBron to Ayton. Baseline drive. And a miss for Vanderbilt. There's LeVert. Off into the corner to Asar. Herter drops it deep. Nice pass to JD. Drew a foul before he could get a shot airborne.
That's good.
The Lakers and the Pistons renew their...
The next closest guy on either team is 7. And now 8, Jalen Duren.
A generational player, as they've called him.
Yeah, he is.
2 free throws fall for JD. And the Pistons lead by 5 all of a sudden. Luke Kennard to the lane. Topside LeBron. He screens for LeBron. 4 on the clock. LeBron sends a pass into the corner. Kennard for 3. Won't go through. Rebound to Javonte Green. Asar Thompson's down and a little bit shaken up. Kevin Herter for 3. It rims away to DeAndre Ayton. Luka Doncic to the lane. Floats it up, no. Hits the deck. Doesn't get a whistle. Pistons running out the other way. JD to the basket. Off the square for a score. Don't look now, but the Pistons lead him by 7.
Boy, Asar Thompson, who got jacked up, took him a moment to get his bearings, but he did not need a timeout to collect himself. He's still out there going at it.
Reeves on the drive off the high glass. The hook back up over his head.
Help bring awareness to the mission of the Sports Commission.
I'm excited for the race. I will be running it, but for those who want to sign up right now, how can they do so?
Is at the line. Got a split at the stripe. Pistons to Paul Reeves. Behind the back to Duncan Robinson. Duncan drives it into traffic, and it's out of bounds to the Lakers.
Not sure the Pistons realized that the Lakers were in a zone there. Changing it up maybe caught them a little bit off guard.
Luka Doncic with a good handle to the baseline for a fall away. No. Tapped in by Ayton. Javonte Green.
3rd in the league in steals off the bench with 82 coming into this game. 3rd in the league off the bench.
Luka to forecourt. Hounded by Javonte. Drops it down deep, and Ayton able to convert. Ayton with 8. Pistons by 4, 47 to 43. Danis Jenkins to the baseline. Gives it up to Tobias. Drives it through. Pistons move the ball to Danis for a long gun that goes. Deep on the right wing, he buried that baby, and he has a dozen.
Ball reversal will get you those kind of open looks. Ball moves from one side to the other.
Lakers trying to take advantage of Ayton's height. He lost the pass. Tobias drives it right to the rack, tried to jam it himself. Came off the iron. Paul Reed has it in the corner. To Danis on the wing. Another triple for Danis Jenkins. Wow. By the way, LeBron with his 3rd scoreless first half of his career. The last one was back in 2010.
Look at the net. Look what
Duncan Robinson. He ripped the net, as we used to say.
He tore it up. Get him. Look at that. That's courtesy of Duncan Robinson to start this quarter.
Long gun starts the second half, and that will be deflating. LeBron penetrates, and Austin Reeves scores from the corner. Pistons 68, the Lakers 55. Danis Jenkins to the lane. Duncan Robinson with a shot fake, and now the shot, and he sticks it. Duncan Robinson, 7 from behind the long line. Reeves gets a high screen from Ayton. And the shot is short. They just took a point. LeBron saying, how many times can you make a decision? Well, Reeves buries both free throws. He has 13 points after a slow start. Gregory told you he'd be there before the game was over in the significant double digits. Laravia with 4 points. And now 3 fouls. Danish Jenkins to the baseline. Danish Jenkins got too deep. Ran out of real estate. Nobody to pass it to, and it's out of bounds to the Lakers. Pistons 71, the Lakers 57. Just underway in the second half. Reeves to the basket. Dishes to Ayton. LeBron topside to Luka. Luka against Danish. Stops and fires and fills it up. Good shot by Luka Doncic.
And they're jumping in front of him. He keeps the full concentration on the rim, so he's not bothered. It's just a matter of whether he's going to make it or miss it.
Good call, Gregory. He makes more than his share. We all know that. Duncan Robinson trapped in the corner, topside. Tobias shot clock at 3. He will fire. It is short. Long rebound to Danish Jenkins. Gives it up to Asar Thompson. Tobias to Duncan Robinson. 5 on the clock. Tobias Guns doesn't get it. DeAndre Ayton with a rebound to LeBron. Here he comes to forecourt. LeBron still has not scored in the ballgame. Whips it inside to Reeves. Great pass. And Austin Reeves did the rest.
George, he hasn't scored, but he's been responsible for 8 buckets. He's got 8 assists in this game, just playing it, doing other things.
He said yes, and Reeves did the rest. It's 71-61 now. The Pistons lead him. Danis to the lane. Danis stops and fires. It's off the heel. JD with a rebound. Duncan Robinson gives it up to Tobias for a corner 3, and it's through. Clutch shot after clutch shot after clutch shot by the Pistons in this one. They're up 74-61. Luka Doncic against Duncan Robinson. Poking at the ball. Luka to the lane. Misfires. Off the deck it comes to Asar. Lobs to JD. Touched it up a little too hard. No. LaBravia ahead to Luka. Lays it up. Lays it in. So it's 74-63 Pistons. Played about 4 minutes of the second half here in downtown Detroit.
You miss a layup, and then you give up a layup. How many times have you seen that happen, folks?
More than once. Here goes Tobias down the lane. Nice dish to Asar for a jam. 76-63. Perfect playmaking for Tobias. He has 3 assists, 5 rebounds, and 10 points. Luka down the lane. Luka stops and fires. Fills it.
I'd be concerned with how many times he's getting into the lane now off the dribble. You didn't see him in the lane a lot in the first half. He was forced to shoot it from way out.
Yeah. Tobias against him. Hands to Asar. Clock at 12. Deep to JD, and you get a patented Jalen Duren down deep deuce. He has a dozen. 78-65 Pistons. A miss for Luka.
That's what you want.
Yeah, he was outside, way outside. Duncan Robinson from the corner misses to LeBron. LeBron to forecourt. Still hasn't scored in the ball game. Thought about a 3, gives to Luka. His pass intended for LaRavia, picked off by Asar.
Numbers.
To Tobias. And the Jalen Duren in the corner to Danish Jenkins. Missed it, and the rebound comes to Luka Doncic. Ahead to Austin Reeves. Reeves on the drive. Lays it up, lays it in. Off the square. 78-67 advantage over the Lakers here in downtown Detroit. 6:20 left in the third. Tobias for the drive. Stops and fires. It won't go. Trying to flush it on the follow was Asar. Missed it, brought it down, lost it. Tobias picks it up. Corner dish to Danis Jenkins, and he delivers from distance. That's a triple for Danis. He has 18.
At halftime, I talked to former Laker, 2-time champion Michael Thompson, who does their broadcast. George, he said he's very impressed with the Pistons. Why? Because they play so hard. You just saw an example of that a moment ago when the Pistons were on offense.
LeBron got his first hoop. That's what Kevin O'Neal, my buddy, longtime NBA and collegiate coach, said to me. These guys play so hard.
Yeah.
Coaches love it when the guys are working that hard. A block inside by LeBron on Paul Reed. Luke Kennard to Austin Reeves. Reeves against Tobias. They got plenty of shot clock. It's now 13. Reeves, topside LeBron. They give back to Reeves. This for 3, and it's through. That's a routine they like. Against Reeves. No D whatsoever against him on a good-looking three. It's 81-73 now, Pistons. 5 to play in the third. Tobias against Luka. Tapped away by Luka to Reeves. LeBron down the lane, lays it up, lays it in as he hits the deck, and so does Asar Thompson. And now the lead has been sliced to 6. Tobias with the basketball. Backs up against Ayton. Danish Jenkins gives it back to Tobias. Clock at 7. In the corner to Paul Reed. Way outside Tobias. A long gun's going to be short. And time runs out on that shot clock.
For a minute, George, they've got the Pistons playing a little out of their element, playing a little too fast and hurrying shots, and it's leading the Lakers on a little run here.
4:23 left in the third. 81-75 Pistons. Luka Doncic for the Lakers. Into the paint to LeBron. Spins on Tobias. Fires. It won't fall. Tapped by Ayton. Pulled down by Danish Jenkins. Ahead to Karis LeVert. Danish backs up to the wing. Gives to Paul Reed, who finds Karis. Karis against Luka. On the wing to Danish. Top side to Karis LeVert. He'll stop and fire and fill it up.
That was a hard shot. And under the conditions and the circumstances, even harder.
That's a clutch hoop for Karis LeVert. We've seen that before, though. It's 83-75. Pistons with the lead. Luke Kennard with the ball for the Lakers. Austin Reeves gives to LeBron. Shot clock at 8. LeBron James has Danis on him in front for Reeves. And he needs points for exclusive prizes and experiences. Pistons rewards presented by Ticketmaster. Reeves makes them both. 83-77.
Here's what happens when you establish yourself as a scorer. You get a chance to struggle, and sometimes struggle mightily, and then still have a good game. That's what you're seeing with Austin Reeves. He started this game off slowly. Look at him now.
22 points. We're still in the third. JD in the lane. Shot popped out on him. Lakers boarded. Luka has it. Luke Kennard. Inside for Jackson Hayes. The ball kind of redirected, but it still got to Hayes for a jam. And now the Lakers are within 4. 2:44 left in the third. Karis LeVert into the corner to Ron Holland. Guns for 3, won't go through. Luka with a rebound. Shot clock at 12 for Luka Doncic. Sideline long gun, won't go. Rebound Karis LeVert. Good grab. Danish Jenkins to the basket. Reverses. He hits it. 85-79 Pistons.